roll-out rod rack, used primarily for direct image tool strings, was originally designed in 2002, when the typical rod size used was 1.25 inch diameter. And it was paired with bookends that would hold 18 rods totaling around 500 pounds of rolling weight. Since then, the rods used in this application have gotten larger. They weigh more, and the bookends allow more rods on the stack, with a total rolling weight of the rack approaching 1,000 pounds. The original design used cast steel wheels with a bolt as the axle. This created a significant amount of friction. When the rod rack is near capacity, it makes moving the rack out of or into the vehicle very challenging. Geoprobe's direct image engineers have been able to source a bearing wheel that has a weight capacity far greater than the capacity of the rod rack. Having wheel bearings on the rolling cart frame greatly reduces the friction encountered between the wheel and its bolt axle as the rack is rolled out or in at each log location. We will show the difference between roll-out racks with the old cast wheels versus the new bearing wheels. The first rack has 17 4-foot long, 1.75 inch rods and has an approximate 600 pounds of rolling weight. The crane scale was used to measure an initial 80 pounds of force needed to initiate movement of the rack and approximately 60 to 70 pounds to maintain movement all the way out of the truck, and that was on flat ground. The second rack, which has the new bearing wheels, has 16 5-foot long 1.75 inch rods for an approximate 700 pounds of rolling weight. On this rack, about 30 pounds of force was required to initiate movement and 15 to 20 pounds to continue to pull the rack out the full length. The new bearing wheels allow operators to simply remove the old wheels and replace them with the new components. A replacement wheel kit containing 8 bearing wheels and hardware will be available to purchase for clients to update their rod racks and allow them to use their energy on something other than moving rod racks out of or into their trucks.